Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's a short lap here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 rights and 3 lefts, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner.
Shortly, as here we are, the lights are going on. It is 5 red lights in Zandvoort. And we are on the way here in PSGL for round number 4 of the championship. Immediately, Vallejo trying to block up Lucas Blakely, who gets a brilliant start coming in towards turn number 1. They're going to run wheel to wheel through this part of the track, and I think Lucas Blakely's going to put out just ahead, coming into the second corner of the second corner. Start from the Scotsman is yellow flagged. Further back behind that might be Alessio De Capua around there, as Fabrizio Donoso now trying to look to challenge the back of Vallejo, who's lost the lead from starting on pole as more battles further back behind there. Almost 3 abreast coming through. I think Danny Runner's having connection issues as they're running wheel to wheel. Baron Council and Freddie Robinson through the second sector here. What a start we have just witnessed there as Vallejo loses the lead to Lucas Blakely. Fabrizio Donoso following in third.
Oh, what a start from Lucas Blakely. I'm loving this fight between Rasmussen and Moreno. Down, they're fighting it out so hard by side for the whole lap here. Zandvoort, Rasmussen takes the outside, switches back to the inside. Moreno's trying to keep it in, but Rasmussen shuts the door and keeps it in front as they head across to finish lap number 1. Lucas Blakely, stellar start. Vallejo absolutely gave it everything to cover it off on the inside, but he leads after lap 1. It's Vallejo, Donoso, then Joni Sormala. As the timing tower goes a bit crazy, as it does always, it will sort itself out after we come to the next split in this next part of the race. But this is crazy stuff. 3 abreast further down the order there as they fight it out for position in this race. Jarno Motmir up behind Patrick Simpos now. Carrots on a bit of a sideways moment when that was the yellow flag that we saw. He ended up facing nearly the wrong way in turn number 2 and had to get back going again. So Alvaro Carrasol unfortunately now dropping down to P9 just behind Mateo. Then Motmir following Simpos here in the middle sector. Joni Sormala still running P4. Donoso, Vallejo, Blakely in reverse order there. That is your top guys. But Rasmussen had to fight hard to keep himself in front of Moreno, who's all over his rear. That's the battle of kind of the alternate strategy, so to speak, and the guys will come into play later on in the Grand Prix. But that has to be one of the greatest starts of the season so far. Lucas Blakely, he was coming through whether Vallejo liked it or not.
It was incredible to see what a launch he got here, and I think Jarno Motmir looking to shape up. They move on Patrick Cyclops as these two came pretty close to each other in qualifying. As here comes Jarno Motmir to recollect himself as here he comes. I don't think he's going to be close enough to challenge Patrick Cyclops as the both of them come to blows. It's been very close so far in this section, but they just about kept it clean up and see him go on the inside line. He has a half-hearted move. He can't find the gap. But that contact between the barrels, I think he was looking for a gap that never really was going to open up, as Nicolas Mateo now is challenging onto the back of Jarno Motmir. Coming off the Mercedes car of Jarno Motmir, so he's going to be able to continue crucially on that set of the medium compound tires. If he can keep with these soft runners, that is going to be to his advantage, as he's just got to run his race and possibly wait it out. I don't know if he needs to go for these moves early on, because these soft runners will have to pit before him.
Yeah, absolutely. Jarno just trying to stick his nose in there, but Simpos was in front as he came into the corner. So it was just a little bit looking for Jarno, just caught the curve on the inside, had to correct on the wheel, but he's carried on. He still runs in P6 on the medium compound. Sorry, Joni Sormala still running very nicely as the lead medium runner in this race. Vallejo with the fastest lap of the race. He's trying to look to the inside of Blakely, but he can't get him alongside Blakely. Cannot shake this young man here as Rasmussen makes moves now inside through Weigang, and he moves up to P10. So Freddie Rasmussen on the move in the Red Bull, and we move on to lap 4 of 36. These laps will fly past in this Grand Prix. A very short lap here. Blakely holds the lead. Vallejo Donoso, Tormola, Sipos, Otmir, Matteo, Schuster, Caraton and Rasmussen. Only one driver has pitted, that was Alessio Di Capua, who went off on lap number 1. He's boxed on the side of the hard compound tire. He's also had a wing change, so he will now around the back. Now, big trouble now for Alvaro Caraton, that he's dropped out of DRS of the cars in front. He's dropped out of DRS of time and shoot, and now he's got Freddie Rasmussen all over him. I think there's an issue for him. Yamulo's had a spin, he's got back going again, thankfully. But now Caraton's in a bit of trouble. He's on the soft compound tire. I wonder, does he have damage of some kind? Because Rasmussen on the mediums is all over him here.
Yeah, if he can't find DRS coming in towards turn number 1, for his race, because Freddie Rasmussen could potentially find an avenue to go through here, and you can see he's using up his overtaking. He wants to go for this move. Fastest lap coming up for Lucas Blakely. Here comes Freddie Rasmussen to the inside line. Alvaro Caraton not putting up too much of a fight, but Danny Morello also fighting it out with Simon Vigan coming in towards the first corner. I think Simon Vigan wanted to have a little bit of look in on the outside, but Danny Morello just managed to make that move up the inside line. Brilliant stuff from the machine. Now he's up into P11. He's going to be searching for his fellow countryman on Alvaro Caraton, who looks to be struggling early on in this race. He just lost the position to Freddie Rasmussen. He soon could be losing it to Danny Moreno as well. As we'll just have a look at the top of the order. It doesn't seem like they're going to be wavering too much for the time being. Pretty much anyone inside the top 5, they're all separated by around about 4/10 of a second. So it's so close between this grid at the moment. It just takes one mistake. So Alvaro Caraton loses the position to Danny Moreno. They didn't even see that one coming, as he's really struggling in this race without DRS again to Freddie Rasmussen. What is going on with Alvaro Caraton? I can't see any wing damage, at least. He might have a slight bit which isn't visible, but it also could be due to possible side pod damage or rear wing damage. We just don't know at this point.
Yeah, it's looking like a handful, that Williams car at the moment of Alvaro Caraton bringing on from Rasmussen up to P9. This is the fastest lap of the race in P9, so Rasmussen very comfortable on those medium tyres at the moment. Simon Vigang and Jake Benham now go through as Jake goes up the inside of Simon into turn 1, and that's a 1-place gain. So Vigang struggling on the softs, as is Alvaro in this kind of early phase of the Grand Prix. Surprising to see the softs maybe starting to fall off for those guys further down, but no sign of that up front with Lucas Blakely. He's very comfortable out in front, 81% charge of the battery. Ruben Vallejo as well, about 80% in his 167 in the battery of Donoso. Yoni Tormola also doing a superb job. He's nearly got a full charge of battery. He's on the mediums, don't forget. He's running P4. Patrick Sipos up behind him, 80% charge of the battery as well, 90% of the battery of Otmir, so he's got loads to use. All these guys not attacking and saving up that ERS, and just in case they need it down to the race. Remember, of course, don't forget, rain expected towards the end of the race as well. Light rain like we saw in Spa. We don't know if that's going to be a case of if mediums are going to, or if intermediates, sorry, are going to be the right tyre to be on, or if they're going to stay on the dries. It all depends on how much rain falls and how much time. So have to wait to see. Vallejo, he's nipping Blakely as they come up towards turn 1. He's being very patient. Caraton into pit lane down. And I think that is probably the damage we saw yet new front wing getting prepped.
Oh dear, unlucky there for both Williams driving now at the rear of the field. We've got a battle for P12 at the moment. Stahalek looked to the outside line of turn number 1 on Simon Vigan. Couldn't quite find an avenue, but potentially through the next part of the circuit. He's got a hell of a lot of battery in that Ferrari car, and he could be challenging Simon Vigan, who has not got DRS, crucially to Jake Benham in front of him as they fly through the middle sector at the moment. He's all over the back of him at this point, last lap by. So potentially he could go for the move in towards the chicane, and that certainly looks like what he's trying to shape up towards at the moment. And here comes Piotr Stahalek. He just seems to get a better X in Simon Vigan, who I think is got a little bit of straight line speed in the tank as well, defending a little bit harshly to the inside line, as I don't think Stahalek will be too pleased with that one there, but all is fair in racing when it comes to that sometimes, as Stahalek can't find an avenue this time by. Let's check back in with the leaders, because they're going to be coming to turn number 1 of this race so far. It's all shaping up to be a brilliant one so far. Here's Stahalek once again to the outside line. Louis Welch also trying to find a look in on Simon Vigang. Can he make the move in towards possibly turn number 3 with the sneak at the inside? He's just not close enough. Simon Vigang is doing a brilliant job of defending here.
Yeah, I wonder, does Simon have damage here because he's not on his normal pace here. Simon Weigang and Peter Stachelek is all over his rear as they come up to turn number 5. Look at him through there. He's nearly pushing him through the corner. And Weigang is hanging on here, but he's losing so much time here as Stachelek. So he's got to get himself through to catch up with the next guys. Danny Moreno, by the way, with that fast lap, he's dragged himself into the DRS of Rasmussen in front, and Rasmussen is now back on the back of the lead train. Really, it's the lead train back from P1 to P10 as Moreno joins that train now as well. That's 1.8 seconds to Benham, who's on his own really. He's 1.8 seconds to the car in front, 1.9 to the rear. Look at that train of cars behind Weigang. He's got so many cars just itching to get past here. Stachelek, Welch, Sebastian Joe, Tommy Paracic here now. Surely Stachelek's got him now on the way down towards turn 1. Easy move by the Ferrari. He has to wait an extra lap now. What about Lewis Welch? Does he get the job done as well? He's going to go around the outside of turn 1 here. Lewis Welch, can he get the job done in the Aston Martin? Gets the power on, side by side. Contact on the way out. Lewis Welch goes around the outside in turn 1. Weigang did everything to try to keep him behind, but Lewis Welch on the pad is on the charge on the mediums as well.
Brilliant stuff there from Louis Welch, seeing the opportunity presented in front of him. And so Weigang, his troubles are going to keep on continuing here because he loses another position to Sebastian Joel and possibly to Tomek Paracic, who is following in behind at the moment, who started in last position. Catch of the curb or something wrong with his brakes there as Tomek Paracic, he managed to save it in the end, but that was a heart-in-mouth moment for him as lap number 9 rolls on here, coming to almost a third of the way through in this race. We're actually about a quarter at this point at the end of this lap, and Bruno Vallejo still looking onto the back of Lucas Blakely, about 4 tenths behind at the moment. This isn't a very long straight, and I don't think he wants to use his ERS. He certainly could go for this move. Someone who is going to go for a move is, I thought it was Timon Shooter, but Nicholas Mateo was the first of the soft
Ruben's going for it. Ruben's going for it, up for the lead right here. He looks up the inside and can't get the exit. He did have a look very late on the brakes through turn 1, but yes, he does have to